there's always a way to overcome struggles. My name is Jasper, and if you had met me years ago, you would have seen me as a person who felt very lost and very broken. I felt like I was staring through a shattered mirror, and I was the only one tasked with perfectly reassembling it so that I could see a clear image of myself. I spent my whole life trying to feel complete, but I didn't know that music would be the solution to my problems. Music has changed everything for me. It's improved my mood, my relationships, everything. It's more than just a hobby. It's more than work. It defines me. It brings out all the best in me, and there is nothing else like it. About 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with ADHD. Now, for those of you who don't know how that feels, it's like driving home after a long day of work or school and hitting every single red light at every single intersection, doubling your commute. I'm always being held back, and I can never go full speed. There are so many times when I want to do something, but my brain just doesn't want to do it. The biggest example of this is concentration. I want to focus, but I feel like I can't. Now, I've tried many times. I've tried many things. Biggest thing for me is to find something that I'm passionate about, something that I'm good at. I've tried stuff like painting. I've tried sports, but nothing ever really stuck. To me, it felt like wandering through a desert, looking for an oasis, but chasing mirages. Now, my distraction in my life led to a lot of self-doubt and insecurity, as I was always behind everyone else in every single category. And to this day, I feel that self-doubt and insecurity. So, to me, anxiety and insecurity is like a black hole. It sucks you in. And when I got sucked in and I found myself in the middle, I was in a deep state of depression. Now, it wasn't until I hit rock bottom, until I only saw my own shadow in the mirror, that I considered music to be an option. I thought to myself, is this the way I can express myself? So, music has always been in the background of my life. I remember as a little kid, I would love to listen to the newest songs, learn all the lyrics, and sing them over and over. And going back a bit, I've taken guitar lessons, I've taken vocal lessons, I've tried other instruments, but nothing was ever too significant to me, right? I still remember I used to sit at home with my iPhone and my Apple earbuds in my makeshift sound booth closet and try to record songs, sing and rap over beats that I found online. That was fun. To me, I actually really enjoyed that. You see, I watched something go from my head into something I could listen to. And it was the most enchanting thing. But after a while, it started to become a little bland. I thought to myself, why only convey my message through what I'm saying? Why not also try to make the beats, right? So what did I do? I decided to try it out. I downloaded this application on my computer called FL Studio. And every day, I would sit down at my computer after school and try to make the beats myself. And now I have an example of this. I'm not going to play much. This is my first beat ever, and it is very apparently my first beat ever. Okay, here we go. Oh no, not tech problems. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. That's enough. That's enough. That was quite bad, and if anyone here thought that was good, no offense, please leave. No, I'm just kidding. There were a lot of times when I felt that I wasn't good enough and that I should quit. And I still carry that doubt to this day. Every day I ask myself, should I stop it? Because once again, I'm always thinking that I'm behind everyone else. But for me, music is so special, and that's because being able to create something, turn it from an idea in my head into something I can play for others, is more addicting to me than anything else. So let me tell you all something I discovered through my journey. There's this thing for people called, There's this thing for people with ADHD. It's called hyperfocus. Basically, it's where I go in my room, disappear for hours, come back out very hungry and very dehydrated. No, that's not what it is, but that's what it looks like, right? It's where I find myself being more focused on one particular task than anything else ever, right? Even more focused than when I style my own hair in the morning, and that's a lot of focus. So this perk of ADHD has helped me so much. It's helped me really lock in and zone in to my music creation. And it's also helped teach me how to be more focused in general, right? So I have an example for everyone here. I made this song in the summer, right? And it's very simple. It has 3 tracks. It has drums, piano, and a silly vocal. I made this song with my buddy. I won't say his name because he's quite embarrassed, and you'll see why. So here, let me break this down. Let me play the drums for you all here. Very simple. So those are the drums, and then I added this piano. So after all that, I had the drums, I had the piano. I called my buddy, I said, hey, come to my house. So he comes, and I put him in front of the microphone, right? And I tell him, just say something really catchy that makes no sense at all. So after a while, we came up with this thing together. Here, listen to this. These are the original vocals.
Catch me on the downslide.
Makes no sense.
I be heading up in the wild, chilling low key.
Right. So after that, I had my piano, I had my drums, I had this vocal, but it didn't really fit in. Like, I thought the lyrics make no sense, so why didn't I do something weird to kind of tie together, right? And what I decided to do is first put some effects on those vocals, right? And then I took them and I pitched them up, so they started as, catch me on the downslide, and then I made them, catch me on the downslide. Sorry, the vocals are real bad. But here, let me play the after I pitch them.
Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I be heading up in the wild, chilling low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I be heading.
So yeah, that's what I did there. And together, I was actually pretty happy with the final result. So I'm gonna go ahead and play all 3 tracks together. So that's the drums, the piano, and the silly vocal, right? Here it comes.
Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I be heading up in the wild, chilling low key. Catch me on the downslide, downslide, downslide. I be heading up in the wild, chilling low key.
So that's what I got there. Thank you very much. To me, every track in a song is like a piece of a mirror, right? You can have one piece. If you want a mirror, you can have one piece, right? That's still a mirror. It still reflects, right? Or you can fit and add on 10 more pieces and have a bigger mirror, right? To me, every single track is beautiful on its own, but together they make something greater. So now that I've shown you the track, maybe you realize how these pieces lift each other up, right? It's the way that I've arranged them that creates something complete and something full and something that I'm happy with. I believe it's very important for everyone to be able to express their emotions. Now, music is not just my outlet, but it's also the electricity that runs through it. It helps me with my struggles. It empowers me to keep going every single day. Every track in my life is enough to be complete, but I've learned to arrange them in such a way that makes my song complete. My name is Jasper, and as you know me now, you've seen that I've not only found my purpose, but I've also found a way to fix the shattered mirror. I learned that to see my own reflection, all I need to do is to look at one piece. One piece is enough to accomplish my goals. To me, ADHD isn't there to slow me down. Instead, it's there to highlight what I do have in my life, the skills I do have, all the positive things in my life. Music didn't just change my life. It gave me the tools to create one. And that, I believe, is something we all have the power to do. Thank you very much.